Hello, collective, Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. Come in. Come on in here and get these messages, collective. Let's see what's coming in for y'all as well, collective. I hope you guys are having a good 4th of July. So let's start, collective. Spirit protect me and the collective as I do their reading. Let them get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength this week, I pray. Amen and amen. Alright, let's see what's coming in for y'all, collective. We have for change your focus. So a lot of you guys could be changing your focus here. Okay, and it has something to do with that here. We also have here the 3 of Swords. So somebody here could have went through the 3 of Swords here, and it has something to do with that as well, her sadness. Okay, but y'all could be changing y'all focus. Okay, it's coming in for my collective for spirit. We have her believe and success. So a lot of you guys could be believing in success. It's connected to the 3rd eye. So it has something to do with the 3rd eye here, believing into success. It has something to do with leadership. Okay, and it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with leadership here, but it has something to do with just breathe. Okay, and it has something to do with leadership here and just breathe. Okay, so a lot of you guys can be believing in success at this time here, collective, and it has something to do with that as well here. Okay, so let's see what else is coming in for you guys. It's coming in for my collective. So we have here harming and harmful influences. So this has something to do with harmful influences here. It's connecting to harmful influences. It has something to do with conflict and desire. So somebody here could be going through some type of conflict and desire here with harmful influences. Okay. So it has something to do with conflict and confusion, but it has something to do with conflict and desires, and it got something to do with inner circle. So this is connected to inner circle, sir, and conflict and confusion. It has something to do with harmfulness, sir, and it has something to do with limited belief system, sir. So somebody here can be harmful in influences, but it's connected to somebody limited belief system, sir. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. These inner circles can be going through some type of conflict, and it's connected to inner circles. What else coming in? Wise believing in success. So So we have her negative manifestations. So somebody here has a negative manifestation here. It has something to do with frequencies and match. And it has something to do with the line of limits. So it has something to do with these frequencies and matches her have a negative manifestations. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with. Somebody here has a negative influences or negative manifestations. And it has something to do with that. It's like somebody here trying to believe in success, but they got negative manifestations, and it has something to do with their her collective. Okay. We have her signs and serenities. So this is connected to serenities. Her unexpected blessings arrive when you're open to life and surprises. So it has something to do with that. Her stay open to serenities as well. So this is serenities. This is connected to serenities. It has something to do with resolving. So someone here needs to resolve in signs and serenities, and it has something to do with your attraction, what you vibrate. So you attract what you vibrate. Your energy aligns with your desires. So that's what it has something to do with her. What you vibrate to. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her collective. Give me one on believe in success. We have here gratitude. So it has something to do with when you like with your children here. A lot of you guys can be with your children. If you believe in success, and it has something to do with being with your children with gratitude, abundance. What you have attracts even more blessings here. And it has something to do with that here. Okay, so spending time with kids at this time, and spend time with your family. If you believe in success and you have gratitude, it can come in for you guys here. Because it has something to do with determination here and passion. So it's like somebody who could be in determination and in passion. This is what's unfolding. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is shattered. They shattered her, whoever this is. And it has something to do with that here. And they shattered in the past. Whoever this is. That somebody here is manifesting. That somebody here trying to believe in success, but they got a negative manifestation, sir. And it has something to do with that here. Give me one on this negative manifestations. Yeah, somebody here is dancing with the devil. It's like these single mothers here is dancing with the devil. And they dancing with the devil here. That's what it has something to do with her. These single mothers are dancing with the devil here. And that's why their manifestations are negative. Because it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with a new world order her, and it has something to do with something is a new world order her, and it has something to do with spiritual warfare. We are in spiritual warfare, and it's connected to spiritual warfare her and new world order. It has something to do with that her calling your power back. So somebody here needs to call their power back with the hopefulness of the future. They need to call their power back her with the hopefulness of the future, because it has something to do with we are in spiritual warfare, and it has something to do with the new world order. It has something to do with somebody who's finna be in their head with the 9 of Swords, or because it got something to do with the goddess codes. No effing shit allowed. So it has something to do with these goddess codes. Her needs to not let shit, no effing shit allowed her. Because somebody here's gonna be in their head if they don't. It has something to do with these psychics, sir, and it has something to do with their soul contracts, sir. It's connected to these psychics and their soul contracts. It has something to do with that her. These psychics could be celebrating her in generational wealth with friendships. They're celebrating in generational wealth with friendships, her, and it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with they finna get a tower with her, and it has something to do with Michael is finna have them get a tower with Archmichael her, because it has something to do with protecting of God choices. It has something to do with delivery of judgment as well as the fearness of possession, sir. That's why they finna get towers, because they play with Michael her. And it has something to do with that here. We have 999 releasing balance, finance, and also wealth and cycles. What goes around comes around. So somebody here should have released something here. These goddess is logging in with this 999, and they should be releasing something here. These goddesses, because it has something to do with the messages of God, the calling of judgment, and the enlightenment of spiritual call. And it has something to do with this Temperance Angel here is the messages of God and spiritual call, because it has something to do with 0707, compassion, self-awareness, forgiveness, empath, and also freedom. It has something to do with letting go what no longer serves you. So somebody here needs to let go of what no longer serves them in time, in divine timing. Because if they don't, they're going to be in a 5 of Cups her, and they're going to have inner conflict her. And it has something to do with that her. It's judgment on somebody her, and it's judgment on somebody with this 888 karma. And it has something to do with finance, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around her. And somebody here finna go through karma, because it's judgment on them with 888. And somebody else finna get karma. Does it have something to do with food's storage her, and it has something to do with these empresses her and food storage. These high priestesses her and food storage. These high priestesses finna go through a natural disaster here with their human services. They finna go through a natural disaster with their human services, because it has something to do with the goddess of the underworld, bringing food for whether a manipulation and a shift shifter. So this goddess of the underworld her, they should have been doing salt baths from this person, and it has something to do with that as well her. Somebody here played around her. Yeah, they played around her, whoever this is. I gotta keep telling y'all, we in spiritual warfare. That's what we are into, and people don't understand that, but they'll get it. Definitely go get it. We in spiritual war. That's what we are, spirituality and war. But people still don't get that. These single mothers need to understand they need to give to their kids at this time. And it has something to do with that her. They need to be grateful and give to their kids. That's how they be believing in success. If they spend time with their kids and they're there for their kids, her, they don't need to be dancing with this devil. Because if they dance with this devil here, they're going to be dancing with negative manifestations. They need to be by themselves, and they need to be there for their kids. That's how they get their successor. Because if they dance with this person, there ain't going to be nothing but negative manifestations for them. This is what's coming in. And they also need to use their throat chakra here. It's connected to their throat chakra here. Because their security is connected to their security root chakra. Their security here. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with some type of toxic environment they could be in as well. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here need to be aware of what's going on here. Okay? Yeah, they do. Whoever this is. Yeah. Got somebody here for to be shocked. Somebody here got a karmic tie. They got a karmic tie here, whoever this is. And it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with they always pointing her with this karmic tie. Whoever this is. Somebody got a karmic tie. It's connected to karmic ties as well. Give me one on this gratitude, Spirit. We have for time is running out for these single mothers. Yep. Time running out for them. And what's time running out is they karmic ties. That's what's running out. And it has something to do with, and time is running out for them being gratitude and then grateful with their kids. It has something to do with that her, because it has something to do with somebody here got a karmic tie and got something to do with that's the unexpected and surprise. Somebody here got a karmic tie. That's a surprise, sir. And it got something to do with justice, sir, and it got something to do with contracts and negotiations, sir. But somebody here could be thinking that they got justice, sir, with these love messages, sir. This is what they thought, that they was having justice with these love messages and also contracts and negotiations. It has something to do with these people that spiritual awoken her is dealing around and dealing with somebody who they be drinking a lot. These spiritual awoken people dealing with somebody that drink a lot. It has something to do with, that's the broken news, her, and that's why they being exposed. That's the breaking news, and that's why they being exposed, her. Because it has something to do with the butterfly, elevation, growing, and also healing the inner child, releasing the past. It has something to do with they should be elevating and growing to the next process and healing their inner child. It has something to do with releasing the past, and it has something to do with that her, but not being you. Somebody here is not being them, but they acting like they elevating her and they heal their inner child, but they're not being them. And it has something to do with that in the fall. Somebody here, it got something to do with in the fall time, starting over, soul growth, clarity, and new intentions. It has something to do with perspective, sir, and it has something to do with better off, happy, and clear-headed in space. So it has something to do with in the fall time here, they need to have new perspective, sir, because it has something to do with that here. It's connected them having a better by being by themselves. It has something to do with having the courage, because it ain't nothing but girl fights her. Somebody here thinking that they got the courage, but there's gonna be nothing but arguments, physical fighting, and at war her in the fall time. And it has something to do with that her, because it ain't nothing gonna be nothing but dry her with this drift apart. And someone her could be alive her, but if they thinking that they gonna be alive, it ain't gonna be nothing but red-handed secrets or exposed. Also, surprised and shocking. Somebody who go catch others in the third party here in the fall time, because something's played out. Yeah, it's played out here, baby boy, baby girl. That's what somebody here don't see coming in the fall. They need to be by themselves, and this has something to do with that here. This got something to do with the fall time. Yep. That's what it has something to do with her. That stuff gonna be played out. That's why it's time running already out. I told you in the fall that's what's gonna happen. Now it's something to do with that her, because it has something to do with somebody her is dancing with the devil her, and this person losing sleep. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody here gonna be losing sleep her, worried and events and thinking and stuff like that her. This is what somebody here for to go through for dancing with the devil, because it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with releasing others that's involved her with toxic relationships. So toxic relationships should be releasing others that's involved. They should be blocking people. That's what they need to be doing, is blocking people here. Somebody could be blocking somebody here that's careless too. And it has something to do with they're going to be blocking people that's careless. And it has something to do with that. Somebody could be talking to somebody here acting like they interested in text messages and stuff like that, but they talking to somebody here that's shady. This is who they talking to. They talking to somebody here that's shady. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here lives a double life. They a liar, deceptive in another relationship or this is what the evidence somebody here gonna be getting. Because it has something to do with these family ties, influences in relationships here. These family ties here to break up with somebody here. Even the ones that with their family and they in a relationship and they family be celebrating with them, they gonna be breaking up. Because it has something to do with somebody here is opposite attract. And it has something to do with let's be friends. But somebody here is opposite attract. It has something to do with these single mothers here. It has something to do with these single mothers for to get evidence and proof. Because it has something to do with I am so happy when I talk to you. With this hidden motives they got. Nah, all they want to do is sacrifice them. That's all they want to do is sacrifice them. That's it. They got hidden motives here. This is what somebody here finna find out. And this is what they finna find out what they dealing with. Time running out, man. In the fall, people finna be going through stuff. Just the bottom line. It's gonna be in the fall time. Yup. Somebody thought that they had it in the bag. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with North Node, life purpose. Somebody should be in their life purpose in their North Node. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with void, quartz moon. And also, so somebody here don't want to be in their North Node here. They want to avoid and miss it. Okay. You definitely gonna miss your North Node because y'all gonna be going through a lot of stuff. You don't see this stuff? Yeah. It has something to do with Aquarius energy here. It's connected to Aquarius energy. Is also connected to the online. Aquarius energy is the invader. It's connected to online and stuff like that as well here. And it has something to do with Aquarius energy. It has something to do with Aquarius energy and supportive and also inspiring. But it has something to do with Aries energy. I am. And it has something to do with that here. The only way you're going to be inspired is if you know who you are. And it has something to do with Aries energy. I am. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with somebody route in 6th house her. So people should be looking at people route her. Because if you look at their route, you will find out they two-faced to her. And it has something to do with that her. With 5th house and creativeness. You will find out they two-faced if you look at their route. It has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with 3rd house her. And messages. This is the messages her. And this is what somebody that's in their North Node and in a life purpose her is telling y'all. Because it has something to do with the moon and the sun. And it has something to do with I believe and the moon and the sun. Yeah, the moon and the soul. So it has something to do with the moon and the soul. And it has something to do with what they believe. But it has something to do with earth energy here. And it has something to do with 3rd house communication here. So earth energy can be communicating with somebody here. And it's connected to somebody's career in the world. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with I have. And it has something to do with this towards her can be in their career her, and it has something to do with I have, but it has something to do with in Cancer energy her, and it has something to do with Lilith. This is what it has something to do with her, and it got something to do with 2nd house her, resources and values. Somebody here only wants somebody's money. Yeah, that's what it has something to do with her. We have her, these alchemists her. This connected to Virgo energy and these alchemists. Yeah. These alchemists is dancing with the devil in their manifestations. They gonna lose sleep because it has something to do with 1st house or the body, and it has something to do with Aquarius energy. I have. So no, it has something to do with Aquarius energy. I know. So it has something to do with Aquarius energy. I know, but it has something to do with 1st house or the body and their identity here. They need to know their identity. And it has something to do with her. It has something to do with Gemini energy, I think. And it has something to do with Aries energy here. They're out here playing around her. These alchemists is finna get served if they do not change how they living. Yeah, it has something to do with that here. Now y'all know what's going on. This connects to alchemists, sir. Yeah. Virgo energy. That's in electronics, sir. I mean, it got something to do with online and stuff like that. Yeah. And it has something to do with that her. Time running out because somebody here for the lose sleep. Somebody here dancing with the devil. These, like, real talk. Dancing with the devil here. We have her. Only hurt will come of this. Only hurt will go and come to this. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with Mars energy, motivation and driven, passion, as well as survival, sexual desires, facing challenges head on, Mars power as well her. We're driven, and it has something to do with action, completion, and willpower her, anger and conflict her, and Mars energy. We also have her. They mama like you a lot. So somebody mama can be liking somebody a lot her. Somebody here need to release and surrender. Somebody here can be a psychic attack. Somebody here is psychic attacking somebody here. Yeah. It has something to do with my feelings is hidden. Somebody feelings or hidden. Yeah. With this mask. Yeah. It has something to do with the lovers. So it got something to do with the lovers. It has something to do with putting them in their place. Somebody here for to put somebody here in their place, or somebody here need to put their lover in their place, and it has something to do with that her, because it has something to do with self-deception. Somebody here is in self-deception here. Yep, whoever this is, it has something to do with they have something to tell you. So somebody could be having something to tell y'all. Somebody here need to set boundaries. It has something to do with that her. Somebody here is love bombing somebody. Love read books. Somebody here love to read books. Whoever this is. That's something to do with that as well. Something is a girl fight here. It's gotta be a girl fight here, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with fur and attraction and more fur. Somebody here gonna be in more fur here with this attraction, because that's what they're attracting her. It has something to do with the law of give and host. Our behavior should match our thoughts and actions. The law of give and host. Our behavior should match our thoughts and actions. And it has something to do with the past return, ex-lover, or the past life, the past return. Yeah. Somebody here fit to go to court. Whoever this is, I told you. Got something to do with that here. They got something to do with divine protected. Somebody here can be divine protected here. That's fit to go to court, because it has something to do with he or she is never leaving you. Has something to do with that here. You have someone has a crush on you. So somebody could be having a crush on somebody here. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with game is over. Somebody games is over her. Yeah. Whoever this is, that games are over her. Yep. Whoever this is. So let's see what else is coming in for you guys. We have for witchcraft. Somebody here is doing witchcraft on somebody here. Someone could be doing witchcraft on you, or somebody doing witchcraft on somebody. Yeah, someone do it, and somebody have receipts. Somebody got receipts on somebody witchcraft. Whoever this is, and somebody if get receipts on somebody witchcraft here. Yeah, it has something to do with that here. Give me one on Aquarius energy here. It has something to do with somebody here is disloyal and unfaithful. Whoever this is, they disloyal and they unfaithful here. Same sex union, and it has something to do with committing. Somebody could be in a same sex union here and committing, and it has something to do with somebody here heartbroken here about their soul contract. Because it has something to do with somebody here crying over somebody here because somebody here took somebody here for granted. It has something to do with somebody got receipts on somebody here, and they got receipts on somebody here that's going to be in real regret. Because it got something to do with brothers, and it has something to do with time is up for somebody's brother. Because the scar wounds is going to run deep. So I'm out here playing around. We have her at their breaking point. Somebody here at their breaking point with this alchemist here. And this unfaithful person, because it got something to do with cutting ties here. Somebody could have cut ties with somebody here because they wanted somebody here to get them money. Somebody need to cut ties because all they wanted somebody to get them money. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with endless love, deep connections, and moving it on in a pace. But it got something to do with endless love here. Somebody here forget karma, and karma is at work. Because it got something to do with ninth house or this situation involving somebody belief systems, as well as religion, higher learning, and traveling and philosophy here, and it's connected to somebody brother here. And it has something to do with it's time's up for somebody because somebody here got receipts on somebody. And it has something to do with somebody here real regret here, and somebody here crying over somebody here because they took somebody here for granted. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here finna be heartbroken here because they took somebody for granted. And it got something to do with soul contracts. If I was somebody here disloyal and they unfaithful here, this is what somebody here finding out and they at their breaking point here. They disloyal at this person that's unfaithful her, and they at their breaking point. This is what somebody here fit to find out her. Yeah, and they have something to do with that her. Alright, here played around her. I told you that. I played around her. I gotta put that breaking point. That's what it got something to do with her. What's coming in? We have her the 4 of Cups. Something is a missing opportunity here. Somebody don't want nobody off her with this 2 of Cups. Somebody here ain't gonna be wanting nobody off her. You put that 5, 4. That's the 5 to 6. This the past. Somebody only want. Somebody here. People is not finna be messing with the past no more. And it has something to do with that here. They're not finna keep playing with the past. Yeah. That's what people need to understand. They need to release this past. God told you, got something to do with the 7 of Pentacles. So somebody could be sowing their seeds here with the 7 of Pentacles. It got something to do with the Star, and it got something to do with the Page of Pentacles, or it got something to do with Aquarius here. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody could be working hard, and it could be the hardest knight in the deck that works hard here, and it got something to do with that here. But somebody here is going to be holding back from who they working with here. With this 3 of Pentacles. What's coming in? We have the 6 of Swords. Somebody here is moving in calm waters here. As they sow their seeds, they moving in calm waters. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with the 9 of Pentacles here. And it has something to do with somebody here being sneaky here. And somebody here being sneaky on somebody's money. And it has something to do with her. That's why something could be a death cord, Scorpio energy. What else coming in? It has something to do with the 7 of Cups here. Somebody putting up illusions. This is where they going. It's illusions and options. And it has something to do with the 6 of Pentacles, sir, and got something to do with the 10 of Cups. So somebody here gives to more than one person. Or somebody could be giving to their family here, or they could be giving to more than one person here. That's what somebody here for to be fighting her. With this 5 of Swords. They have to be fighting. And it has something to do with that here. And somebody here for to be fighting with their lover. Because somebody here give them more than one person. Yeah. It has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the 6 of Wands here. Fire energy, but it has something to do with the Hierophant Taurus energy, and it has something to do with the Knight of Swords. Somebody could be coming in quick to a Taurus, but it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles here. But somebody here trying to send a sword this Queen of Pentacles, and it has something to do with that here because this person they give to more than one person. Yep. Or this Queen of Pentacles gonna find out somebody here get more than to one person here. Yeah, something to do with somebody here could be sowing their seeds here and they be moving the calm of waters or whoever this is. They sow their seeds and they move the calm of waters. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with somebody here as they move the calm of waters here, they going into the 7 of Cups here. And they got something to do with they have a whole bunch of options, or they putting up illusions to somebody here. And they putting up illusions to somebody here with these whole bunch of options in the 6 of Wands, or acting like they in the 6 of Wands and they got options here, but it ain't nothing but illusions. This is what somebody here thought they was doing here. Whoever this is. Yep. Whoever this is. I told you. Got something to do with the Knight of Wands. Fire energy. It got something to do with the 10 of Cups. It's Knight of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Give me one on the 7 of Pentacles. It has something to do with the 5 of Pentacles, sir. So I hear in the 5 of Pentacles, what they saw in that season 2, they finna be in the 5 of Pentacles. Got something to do with the Emperor. And it got something to do with this King of Pentacles, sir. Earth energy as well as Aries energy here. And it has something to do with the Sun. And it has something to do with the Sun here. But it has something to do with the Sun. They're going to be uncontent. And they're going to be in the 5 of Cups, sir. This Earth, this King of Pentacles as well as this Emperor. If it ain't the 5 of Pentacles, what they saw in that season 2. Give me one on the 6 of Swords. It has something to do with the Empress, sir. So this Empresses is fit to be in the 5 of Pentacles too. Yeah. And the reason why these Empresses fit to be in the 5 of Pentacles because it got something to do with this Queen of Pentacles, and it got something to do with the lovers. Something to do with this Queen of Pentacles could be with her lover here, and her lover is an Emperor. So this empress thought that her emperor was her lover, but it ain't her lover. It's the earth sign lover. So I here playing around. I told you got something to do with the moon. So I here putting up illusions to this empress here. Putting up illusions and stuff. But it got something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, and it got something to do with the Hierophant Taurus energy here. This Taurus could be in the Ten of Pentacles, sir. Or this Taurus is carrying some type of burden, sir. And it's got something to do with family. This Taurus. Give me one on the Six of Wands, sir. This Empress going to be in the Five of Pentacles and she don't even see it coming. You got something to do with the Four of Wands. Somebody act like they in the Six of Wands with they, you know, celebrating and they ain't home here with the Four of Wands and the Moon. This is what they don't see coming. You got something to do with that here. You got something to do with somebody here got a toxic lover here and somebody for the heal like toxic lover. It gets connected to a Aquarius or a Capricorn. But it has something to do with that here and they go get just. Libra as well here. And it has something to do with that here. It's judgment on a whole bunch of people here. And it has something to do with that her that's in this Six of Wands. Ooh wee. So I told you I heard for the heal they toxic lover. I'm telling you what's going on here. So I could be healing they toxic lover. And I tell you that. And this is what somebody dealing with. Then I tell you, these empresses, sir, for to be in a Five of Pentacles, sir. Yeah, these empresses, sir. And these empresses for to be in a Five of Pentacles, sir, because it's what they saw they season to her. That could be more with Karma Waters, but it's what they saw they season to. They fit to be in a Five of Pentacles, sir, and it has something to do with that. These empresses, and these empresses fit to be in a Five of Pentacles, sir, because it got something to do with what they saw they season to. But it has something to do with they hid with this moon cord. They hid something from these empresses. This empress, and it has something to do with they hid something from this empress, sir, and they move in the Karma Waters, putting up illusions to this empress, sir, with the moon. And it has something to do with that her. They putting up illusions to these empresses with the moon. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with they putting up illusions to these empresses in the moon in their home with the Four Wands. And it has something to do with that her. They putting up illusions, acting like they got options, her, and all that, and this Six of Wands. This is what they doing to these empresses. They putting up illusions to them, like they in the Six of Wands. And it has something to do with that her. But they hiding something from them with this moon cord. And they home. This is what somebody here saying. This is going to be a girl fight here. Somebody here wearing a straight mask her. Whoever this is. This is what somebody here don't see coming. Yep. This is what they don't see coming here, man. Like real facts, man. Whoever this is. So I hear God have faith. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with somebody forget awoken. Whoever this is. I told you that. This is what they finna do to somebody here. I told you. Somebody that's unfaithful in this area. They unfaithful her. Whoever this is. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody here need to hold back with this Four of Pentacles. They possessions, especially their money. Is that what they need to do? Give me one on this Five of Pentacles. Told you. Somebody here acting like they in a commitment here. Somebody finna leave a commitment out into the Five of Pentacles. That's what they finna do to these empresses. It has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Ace of Cups here. It got something to do with somebody acting like they love somebody here, but they juggling them. This is the truth with the Ace of Swords. And it has something to do with the Ace of Swords here. It got something to do with these emperors know the truth. And it has something to do with these empresses. These emperors are working with somebody else. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with they working with somebody else in a home her. It got something to do with a mature woman. They could be even using their mama. And it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with this mature woman. It got something to do with court. Somebody here finna go through court here. Because somebody here finna be bonded. And the reason why they finna be bonded her because they wanted to bond somebody here that was single. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with they bonding these empresses. And it has something to do with that because it got something to do with these empresses her. And it has something to do with somebody here telling these empresses is it got something to do with false narratives. These empresses can be telling false narratives. Or somebody telling false narratives to an empress. And it has something to do with that. This is what these empresses finna get awoken on. That they telling them false narratives. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with blessings, sir. They finna get awoken on their blessings with this 9 of cups. So I hear only want their blessings, sir. This person. Yeah. This was somebody here finna get awoken on. They don't even see it coming. Oh. Give me one on this Empress. Told you. They juggling this person. And it got something to do with a relationship. And it has something to do with that her. They acting like this person is a secret admirer, and it got something to do with friends. They celebrating with friends and they act like they is their admirer. But it has something to do with that her. It got something to do with the strength. And it has something to do with something it's put to rest her. But it has something to do with travel, and it got something to do with somebody here that ascended could have traveled to somebody here. Or somebody here traveled to somebody here that ascended. But they tend to sort in these ascended people. And they tend to sort in these ascended people because it got something to do with this Queen of Pentacles for to get tend to sorted as well. As she tend to sort these ascended people, she go get tend to sorted as well. Because it got something to do, it's gonna be a missing opportunity for her with this 4 of Cups. And the reason why it's gonna be a missing opportunity because something gonna be an ending her. It's gonna be an ending with somebody lust. And it has something to do with that her. And it got something to do with that lust and this relationship, the lovers and the lust with these plans. Yeah. Somebody here juggling an Empress, sir, and go lead this Empress out into the 5 of Pentacles, sir. This is what they gonna do to these Empresses. This is what they doing to these Empresses as we speak. Yeah, what else is coming in? It has something to do with the 5 of Pentacles, sir. Somebody here being the 5 of Pentacles, sir. This is what they don't see. And it has something to do with that. It's judgment on these rich girls. It's judgment on these rich girls, man. It's judgment on them. Man, the reason why is they don't see it coming with the moon core here. That 6 of Wands ain't nothing but the moon. Because it got something to do with children. It got something to do with they threw their children out into the trash can for a nigga. And it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with they finna get awoken her. And they finna get awoken her about somebody's blessings. Because it got something to do with these divine feminines, sir. And it got something to do with somebody here telling these divine feminines false narratives, sir. And they bonding these divine feminines. They finna bond these divine feminines, sir. And it has something to do with that her. I told you what they doing. It's judgment on these rich girls. Straight up. That's why these rich girls need to be there for their kids. Fuck these males that they dancing with and being with. They dance with the devil. Yeah, I saw her do with a star seed her. I told you, these star seeds finna be out in the 5 of Pentacles, sir. They finna put these star seeds out into the 5 of Pentacles. Because it got something to do with white magic her. And it got something to do with this Empress her do white magic. It's one, these Empresses her is finna be out in 5 of Pentacles, but it's an Empress her that do white magic. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with somebody her finna get karma. Because it got something to do with somebody play with the Most High. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with the King of Pentacles her is sneaky her with the 7 of Swords. This King of Pentacles is very sneaky her. Aquarius energy as well as Earth energy her. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with they use their ancestors to get somebody money. So they use their family to get somebody money her. And it has something to do with that her. They ain't nothing but thieves her. That's why somebody here finna be mad. Because it has something to do with somebody's pathway her. And it got something to do with this Jezebel pathway. And it has something to do with that. That's a surprise. Because it got something to do with this Jezebel pathway. And it got something to do with the surprise is this Karmic feminine. It's the surprise. Because it got something to do with ain't nothing but flying monkeys for somebody here. And it has something to do with that her. And it's a flying monkeys her. Because it got something to do with somebody here ain't nothing but the hermit. But it has something to do with this person got faith. And it has something to do with that her. But it has something to do with this Queen of Wands her that got faith. And it has something to do with that. That's why this person knows somebody here ain't nothing but a master, emotional manipulator. And they thought they could do this. This King of Swords is a master manipulator her. This Earth sign thought that they can master manipulate this Queen of Wands. But it has something to do with that. But this person finna be in the 5 of Pentacles for playing with this Queen of Wands. Yeah. I told you that. It got something to do with somebody here was juggling their relationship her. And they doing this to these Empresses her. As we speak. These Empresses her finna be out into the 5 of Pentacles her. They definitely is. Because whoever they with is juggling them. Whoever they with is juggling them. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with these Empresses finna be in the 5 of Pentacles her. Because their relationship is juggling them. And it got something to do with they gonna lead them out into the 5 of Pentacles. These star seeds. They gonna lead these star seeds out to the 5 of Pentacles her. Because it got something to do with this is what's hidden in their home. This is what's hidden in their home with this moon core. And it has something to do with that, her collective. And it has something to do with that. Yeah. This is what somebody here don't see coming. That's what they don't see coming here. It's real facts. Real facts, sir. Yeah. Because got something to do with continuing. Somebody here continue on doing something here. And it got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with they continue on putting somebody here in a third party. What's going on? It has something to do with somebody here okay. And it has something to do with this person that's okay for to be frightful. This person that's okay for to be frightful because they put them in a third party with another female. Yeah. They gonna be want to fight. Gonna be another female fighting another female here. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with somebody here for to be frightful her because they put them in a third party. And it has something to do with that her. That's why somebody here for to go through a loss. It has something to do with live and learn. Somebody here need to live and they need to learn. Because it has something to do with blind. Somebody here was blind on their money. They was blind on their money here. And it has something to do with their with this adventure. It has something to do with triumphant. Somebody here and triumphant here. Yeah. It has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with this person gonna need some type of help. This person was acting like they aid or something, but somebody here is cursed. And they doing black magic on somebody here. And it has something to do with that here. And it got something to do with families. They doing black magic on families too. And it has something to do with that. That's why it's a deck cord. Somebody doing black magic on families. Yep. And it has something to do with that here. Devil magic or something. Because it got something to do with they wanted them to be blind on money. Yep. That's what it has something to do with you. They doing this to families, lovers, and all. Whoever this is. They don't even see it coming. Told you. Don't even see it coming. Told you. Somebody here need to fight their shadow. It's connected to their shadow here. They got to fight their shadow. And they have something to do with their hair. And the reason why they got to fight their shadow because it ain't nothing but a deck cord. And somebody here they go through transformation. They definitely is. Give me one on this, okay? It has something to do with the world. The world finna go through this. Yeah. It has something to do with their hair. And it got something to do with the world. And it got something to do with the Page of Wands. And it got something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be getting good news and got something to do with money. But it got something to do with the Queen of Swords. Air energy. It has something to do with this Queen of Swords here. And it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. And it has something to do with their hair. It got something to do with the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here is juggling this Queen of Swords. Yup. That's who they juggling. It has something to do with the Four of Swords. Some puts a rest her with the world. And it has something to do with their hair. It has something to do with the Ace of Cups. And it has something to do with the High. It got something to do with the High Priest and the Ace of Cups. So I gave the Ace of Cups to a High Priest. But it has something to do with it's a missing opportunity here. If you put the 5, it got something to do with the 4. You put the 5, somebody here ain't content. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is not content here with this strength cord. It has something to do with that here. That's what somebody fit be in their head with this 9 of Swords. What else, sir? Some puts a rest, sir. Yeah. It has something to do with that. It got something to do with the 8 of Cups. Somebody here walked away. And some puts a rest. Because it has something to do with the 5 of Swords here. And it has something to do with the soul. Somebody here wanted to fight to ascend. They wanted to fight to ascend her. They didn't want to ascend whoever this is. And it got something to do with the 10 of Pentacles. Yep. If they would have ascended, they would have been a 10 of Pentacles here. But they wanted to fight to ascend. So now they fit to fight with their family. And the reason why they fit to fight with their family here because it got something to do with the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles here. They wanted to have a passionate beginning with their family. Whoever this is. They supposed to ascend it. Their family ain't got nothing to do with it. They wanted to fight to ascend. And that was a no-no. You can't stop the Most High. When the Most High wants you to ascend, you got to ascend. But you want to kick it with your family? Oh, okay. Whoever this is. That's their downfall. Whoever this is. That's why some people be put to rest her and somebody here for to be walking away from people. It's gonna happen in the fall too, all the way down to the fall. It's gonna happen in Leo season. I got it written down. I told you, spiritual practices and also spiritual routes. Whoever this person is that's spiritual, these spiritual people finna go through this. And that's what I do it to her, because it got something to do with they deny their weaknesses. They wanted to deny their weaknesses, her, and they did not want to go through a ascension. They didn't want to sin. These spiritual practices wanted to deny their weaknesses. Y'all see this? They played around. Told you. They play around with God, man. They play around with God. Real talk. Told you that. I told you got something to do with appreciating and thanks with gratitude. They supposed to be giving gifts to their kids, not gifts to somebody else. But they would have been okay if they would have gave gifts to their kids. It has something to do with her. It has something to do with sisterhood and feminine ways, and it has something to do with the Holy Spirit and work through me. With spiritual sisterhood and spiritual ways, and the Holy Spirit work through me. It has something to do with spiritual protecting and the armor of God. They supposed to have been putting the armor of God on with this spiritual protection. These feminines should have did this, and it has something to do with their hair. They supposed to gave gifts to their children. Now but they want to sit around here and dance with the devil and thinking that they was gonna manifest her. They manifest negative manifestations. That's what they manifest her. And these males is at their breaking point with these alchemists. I told you that. It has something to do with the wisdom that brings Earth School. This is what somebody finna learn in Earth School here. Yeah. Because it has something to do with faith, finding holiness within. So somebody heard you're supposed to find holiness within. It has something to do with forgiveness and setting you free. But it has something to do with embracing and modest. So they wanted to forgive and watch somebody feed her instead of going within. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with faith overcoming fears that can complete. Somebody go, oh, I have to overcome fears, sir. Because it has something to do with non-judgment and reflecting on projections, sir. As well as can love our neighbor. So somebody could have loved our neighbor and gave to somebody her, and they gonna regret who they gave to her. Got something to do with these spiritual practitioners. Because these spiritual practitioners should have went within, and it has something to do with her. They should have went within her. That was a no-no. Now y'all know what's going on. Take care. Bye bye.